The hell is this guy at?
I can. That's interesting.
So Edge, hurry up. Do you have anything you want to ask about? Mafia. You're looking for him. He's there, third student with Ray. I always see him at the library after school. So it's at the library.
I don't want to get involved.
Oh shit, wrong way.
Damn it. Oh, no way.
Hey, that's him.
Don't wander around.
Sit down and read. Save that for later. That's me. You're the transfer, right? You need something? What's this about a job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something you didn't wait. Are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately. Tell me what I want to know. I want to help him. What do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady? Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. He asked if you were interested in a part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ada was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. What was this job? I don't know. I was so scared I ended up going home alone. Julia is only taking 10 minutes and it's good for people who don't stand out. What happened after that? Ada started spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began to... That's all I know. That's enough, right? A man on Central Street.
Suspicious.
Maybe he committed crimes. Have you found out anything, Lancelot? I have tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man was talking to you in broad daylight over on Central Street, and your job is to deliver a small envelope that he hands you. But I will contact you again if I learn anything. So just come later. It takes 10 minutes. It's good for people who stands out and involves a small envelope. Ring a bell? Something the Mafia would definitely be up to. Fraud. Proper strikes. Money, envelope, don't big stack cash that would fit in there. Any other idea is something the Mafia would commit. Drugs. Like legal drugs, maybe I don't smuggling drugs for them. Fits with the small envelope and you can get arrested just for possessions. Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Yudia on my own anyway. Rumors has it he got involved in some kind of suspicious part-time job. That's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. Here they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street in broad daylight, even.
For real?
Come on, let's go to the lady on and ask her directly. This is amazing. 2D.
That's interesting.
You can worry about that blackboard later.
Hey.
Just tell me about the job or else we'll Alright, take over for her. Tell us the truth. Lyles. Come on, you two. I already told you. I don't know. We have proof. Proof? You gotta be lying. You can't trick me. Come on, two. I already told you. I don't know. You should have told me everything. You did? That bastard, damn it. Shit, well, if you already know about it, fine. But I don't want to talk about it here. Somewhere a little quieter.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Did you accept the money?
I gave them my bank account info. The money got deposited in there. They started threatening me pretty soon after that. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
How'd it go? Did I can help at all? I'm thinking parole. Not, probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to buy anything else a lot? It's drugs. So they ask you to deliver drugs. That's serious. Research Shibuya drugs and got tons of hit too. So they make you pay traffic drugs, then threatening them. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. Well, with the methodology. I would imagine that could do it at night. I wonder why they chose that day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuya, you're over at Shibuya right now. Do you see anyone like that right there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Lancelot? Let's stop for today. List. You team up and try searching again tomorrow. Ryuya got picked up by cops if he's there alone. Shut up. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take on that job should know who's their bosses too. Alright, I get in touch with you guys later tonight and we'll come up with a plan. Seriously, I want to spend the evening doing stuff. I had a customer, but it's just you. And there get many customers when it rains. The cash register is gonna run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it's highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the mafia. If we tell him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. We talked to Lydia and Nishiyama for Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits, but then who would be the one to go? Morgania, I choose you. Right, yeah, cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for us. Would the mafia get caught off guard if they had a cat coming to deliver drugs for him? In other words, Lancelot would be going. I have no objections. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. I do all kinds of chores. I can do all kinds of housework, you know. If you have time, press me by phone, or I'm still at work. I'll talk to you later. Caller.
Oh. Hi.
Thank you for calling on this rainy day. Oh, hold on, it's you. Barely get any customers on rainy days. As long as you request me, I'll do your housework just for 5,000 yen.
Hey. Then I'll head over.
cleaned my room. She seems to be thankful that I requested her. I feel like my bond with Kemi will grow stronger soon.
Thank you for using our service.
There we go. They've always been fishy.
So humid.
Stuff in this bag. News headlines are shady drug deals in Shibuya is the same organization behind both and the extortion. Along the punishing scam that have been on the rise, this may be their source of funding. Restaurant factory fire. Worker from this restaurant giant Amariah was arrested for arson. Though that he admits to the charge, he claims to have not know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Yeah, something was happening in the food service before, right? Some employee cooked naked. Well, all these extortion and scams that this world's really messed up. God damn.
I don't get it.
I see Ijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? Her overseer's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to pay a detective too. Are you kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus. She's and the principal can both get lost.
Yo.
Okay, we're all here. There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow. It would be quite different to figure out how, given the number of people around though. We'll have to do this.
Yeah.
We're gonna grab him by the tail. As we discussed, so you should head over to Central Street, Lancelot.
All right, let's get going.
Let's go. Let's get going. Let me know if you find any shitty people.
Yes.
Planned. We might end up running into Mafia. Be ready for anything.
Hello.
Are you investigating here with your friends today? I hope something comes up if I'm counting on you. Can't be. Time for detours. Aren't you interested in all the hotties brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek? We ordered way too much, so I have a ton of leftovers. The boss kills me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What'd you say? What should we do? It depends on the price. What'd you say? Yeah, what about you? These are unforgettable deals. I'm busy. Gonna come on back if you change your mind. Shop's right over there. Just take a look.
Hey.
Still, you probably shouldn't bother. Okay, don't see a guy like me very often. I want a part-time job. I'm supposed to be some kind of pastor. I have no idea what you're talking about. Been here long. Try talking to someone else. Introduce me. That ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. I see him in the alley across the way, but I think he's here today. Might be near the station. Go there if you want to see him.
I see.
Christian would know something. Near the train station, so let's go take a look over there. There's a train station over here. Miss President here, I walked past her at the station. She's keeping an eye on us. Maybe I guess she's curious about all of this. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. We're going to how things on your end, guys end. Nothing so far. I'm going to try stalking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the incoming line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I'll gather some more intel on the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end, Lancelot. Everyone's really going about this series. They're definitely worthy of being Phantom Thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
It's a little much.
Where everything's going. Homeless person, I haven't seen any around here. A lot of people in this area, maybe somewhere else.
The city's gotta do something about its safety.
Oh my.
It's a little much.
Yo,
Seriously?
The homeless guy, I think I see one underground right near the construction area.
Seriously?
Where the hell's the construction area?
The city's gotta do something about its safety.
Oh my.
It's a little much. Seriously? By the way,
Not here.
seriously? About that. The city's gotta do something about its safety.
What was the scared look on your face? If you have something to say to me, just say it. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? You're not thinking about some ordinary job, huh? Taking my advice, don't do it. So squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their scheme. And mafia is evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually, even if you walk around this area. Well, now, just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases called words, you know. That's how they communicate with each other. Anyhow, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? Have you found anything? Maybe a little. So you scratched something already, as to be expected of someone like you, Lancelot. Why don't we just go over the intel we gathered so far? I'll start. Suppose some guy near the access point talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about someone associating a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently, they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetable and something and snow tomorrow. I will go observe just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
Okay.
What should we do? Help them out. I have the idea on these in real. Try go to the most suspicious sounding place.
Seriously?
That's cool.
for. Probably reach 1,000 yen for just one video. You may even get more if you're popular. I can do it available. You want to be in one of our videos? I guess I can't say there's no demand, but our company's only hires girls, sorry. Doesn't have anything to do with drugs or anything.
Sorry.
Someone asked about a video shoot over by the train, but I guess that's for models. They're not here. Go try and see what regions you have. I mean, those sneaky guys in the back alley, you probably have to know some kids. Gotta never be a pusher. I don't want to get arrested.
Oh.
Hello. Have you made any progress towards finding the boss? Things are going well. That's good to hear.
Hey, dude.
You two got some time. I have a great job for you. It's really easy to guess you can't call it a delivery job. Since we didn't have to look very hard in the end. You're a high schooler yet, don't you want something more than just your allowance?
Hey.
By third, do you mean that with suspicious materials? Hey, you're a funny girl. So you won't answer me, then I was
What?
right. What's up with you anyway? Why are you asking all of these questions, huh? Violence is not the answer. Oh.
Damn.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? I can't hang. See ya. Hey, if you don't want to deal with us, we can always go see your boss ourselves.
Shut up.
Really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, out of here if you guys are annoying me.
How
I'm
suspicious.
pretty sure he's part for the mafia we're looking for. Let's go after him. I think we should get some proof before we do that. Trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. Anyway, thanks for signing up for me.
All right then.
Where do it go now? The boss is tricky. It looks like he's tied his board as well too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You don't back down against that hooligan.
Man.
Though we still didn't end up in any new information. Let's stop here for today. How about it? Want to meet up? Let's do it. What do you think? It's safe though? We asked a ton of people, so there's a chance we're going to getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything from making ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at a karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it can be cheap after school. That must be what they call hustle hours. Dude, it's muscle hours. Wait, is that wrong too? Well, hello, happy hours. Muscle hours, you just sound sweaty. Anyway, I'll see you guys at karaoke tomorrow.
Oh.
No unknown number.
Hello.
Nago, this is Nijima. Nakoto Nijima? Thanks for earlier. How'd you get my number? I dug it up. Realized I apologized after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Hey.
You talking to a woman, I heard her voice. Speaking of some girl called looking for you around noon, says she's the class president. She says she got something that belongs to you. She seems to know you, so I gave her your number.
I see.
Someone looked up the plug. I was trying to contact you. The Nishima sure is thorough. And again, she called out you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
You got time right now?
Going to help the chief out. Help him out.
All right then. Thanks.
I suppose tons of police today. It's Friday. Almost a week over.
Hi.
Again, but what murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any news development in the Phantom Thief recently. If they go so far using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarama's case would be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think? Criminal, I would think.
I see.
The fact that they's only target criminals, is that really true? Suppose it is. There are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after? Oh, sorry, I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can tell me. No, let me know. Ah. Do.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after. She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll show to catch you up if we pull this off.
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
That's right. What about that journalist? You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her. Didn't she give you her card?
It's kind of yucky. Ichiko Yoha Misama newspaper.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way. Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on.
How wasteful!
Anyways, I guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
Hey,
Coming home late. Hope you're not taking your notes. More like we're the ones being dragged into this thing.